the door. Cheers.
There's a lot of love there.
You good?
And there's a lot of love there. And Steve Phillips.
Hello, mate. How are
I think Matt's a bit of a ladies' man, so I think he'll have a few tricks up his sleeve.
I think he's gone with two simple ones with
immediate reactions is my son who's 5 could make that.
How would you know? Your wife does all the cooking in your house.
What is it supposed to look like, no?
It's just meant to look, well, it's either that or put it flat. So, do you know what I mean?
No, improvised.
No,
That is tremendous. It's going to stop all the food on my top anyway, mate.
just to let you know, I know you're from the deep south. We're going to eat with the small spoons for the
Small
start.
spoons,
Yeah.
mate. Right, nice one.
I don't know what cutlery to use up north.
Don't worry.
Decent, mate. So I'm training today, lads.
Yeah, it's alright. Summertime, baby.
Supposed to be concentrating on his food and he's showing the lads his training.
Mitch, you got a 3D TV?
Look at it.
Which is 3D glasses. Bet these go with them rascal trainers you just had on.
I think I've seen you at the training ground with them on, Steve. Them glasses are about as good as your band.
that's fine. Getting big to that.
Smells nice, Mitch, anyway. It's a good start, lad.
It smells nice. You haven't even tasted it yet.
I'm sure I will. 2 months in April.
Loving it. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
That's
creamy
good, yeah,
sick
that's good, yeah, man.
dessert.
Tell me this
That's what your hair does,
a
mate.
massive cup like that.
Mitch, poor old Mitch is over there, sweating over the pina coladas, whatever they are. Gerald is filming your hair. Gerald, get a grip, will you?
When I have this proper dinner party, is it? So I'm trying to just push the boat out, show you a bit of love.
That dessert, in a normal restaurant, that dessert will say this can feed 4. Oh my days.
You've got
Cream.
no.
What have I got? The small spoon.
We've got caramel chew Ben & Jerry's, chocolate fudge brownie. We've got vanilla and caramel Angel Delight, chocolate Angel Delight, whippy cream, and some chocolate fingers.
All available from your local Aldi.
Bon appetit.
That's that.
Silence is good. I like silence. We're all trying to figure out how to eat it, that's right. I like the ones you're eating.
Oh, Mitch.
Done right there, haven't I?
Oh, mate. Wow. You've gone up to a 2.
I've had 7 bites of this one's not moved. Not gone anywhere. I'm devastated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here and it's not moving. I'm looking at you like for inspiration.
Dodgy glasses alert.
I was disappointed. So I think my overall score for the evening has to be. I was gonna go with 5.
Mitch's food wasn't the best. His prawn cocktail had a bit too much sauce. It was a bit big for a starter. His main course was a little bit tasteless, but his effort for his dessert and his presentation was good. So I'm going to give him
Thanks, Michael Winner.
Was a little disappointing based on
Here comes Egon Roney.
the starter was too big and a little bit too vinegary stroke tangy. The main course was a bit bland.
Vinegary
only being
tangy?
chicken and rice.
That's
and
not a food
the
cricket
sauce
speak, is it?
wasn't-
Snore off, Steve.
Wasn't really me, but it wasn't too bad. And the dessert for me was the biggest letdown of the evening because it just seemed like he made it up as he went along by just chucking whatever he had in the fridge freezer in the tall glass. So on that basis, although I do love you, Matt, I'm going to have to give you a 5.
Well, more than half marks. It's better than you get on a Saturday usually, Mitch.
Taking my own baby, everything's going through this. Hopefully they'll appreciate it, the time and effort I've spent. Aloha! Mi casa, your casa.
Here's Anton de Beek. It's just Mitch. Oh, that's to match his hair.
He thinks he's a bit of a dude, bit of cool, got all the swagger. I'm expecting
Nice curtains.
specialties.
Specialties?
I think Clayton's will be good. I reckon his missus has helped him now.
Side, wow. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with that.
Easily pleased, Mitch.
Because I've never done it, so I'm just praying it goes to how it should go. Of course, I missed this in there.
Oh, this guy!
Someone's on fire, Clays.
Your missus must love you, mate.
Actually, you need to, you need some cutlery as well, you know what I mean?
That is next level.
There's no way you pointed
That is next level.
I just did it my own way.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was just another cooking method.
I could smell them herbs fusing
You'll
away.
be able to smell it now. Just get a little pot of these potatoes. Yorkies.
It's not for girls.
So simple. I'll work that out of the way. And then what you do is you clean up your mess. Keep Steve quiet, you know what I mean? And then
He's not been kept quiet for long. He's put Uber on. Boredom.
stick that in there. Give that a shake. All over the floor.
Clayton's control's never been that good.
Flying everywhere.
I'll mix. On the floor again. Get that in there. Fry that a bit. I'm on a little high heat.
They all look nice.
Which one?
Hang on, mate. First one, dude. Let's hear it.
Yeah, look at that as well. Can you play that, man? Help me out, lad.
Good, mate.
Help me out, lad.
You want super size, innit? Mitch, yeah?
You know me, mate.
Mitch could eat that whole thing. Seriously.
Just pick it off.
Right, go.
It's a nice gravy boat.
It's unbelievable. Sorry, Mitch, you crammed on the toilet. The salt clips.
Go on, Zone.
This bowl's steam proof apparently, that's what the guy said to me when I bought it yesterday.
Plastic. Steam proof.
A bowl. Well, you're supposed to put it in a bowl, like a glass bowl. No, it's not. Right, and then you're supposed to put it on top of the pan.
Come out to mate, Blanche. That's on his own.
I'm just saying, no.
You don't.
You are like chocolate. That's how you do chocolate.
No, he's putting a heat proof bowl. This is steam proof apparently, the guy said to me.
The guy said.
Did the guy have a stripy top?
He just wanted to sell it, didn't he? Just give that a mix. Mix and blend the mixer.
Danny's lost the will to live.
Starting to look like pomegranates, that's when you know you're on the right track. Oh Jesus. That's me, I put cream all over the place.
Plastic mess.
Voila! White raspberry mess.
So as a host, we didn't get a FaceTime with him, but as a cook, he was brilliant. So all that in, I'm gonna have to give him a 7.
Already. His effort and that was decent. I'm gonna give him a 9. Top work. I'm gonna give Clayton.
Everything of the main meal had herbs on it. I mean everything. And the other thing was it took far too long, to be fair. And the dessert was a bit of a shambles, to be fair. He didn't know really what he was doing. It could have done with probably a dollop of ice cream in with it because it was warm. I'm gonna give Clayton a 7.
Yep, that's me finished. As you can see, with all the washing and packing up.
And there's a lot of washing and cleaning from what we saw, but he's in the lead.
Oi, there we are! Standing!
Give me this free food, I'm starving.
The sun's shining outside,
Warm enough to have a body warming on.
Well, Danny Blanchett, he talks a good game, so I'm expecting something extravagant, something flash, something a la carte style. So he says he's a good cook, so I'm expecting something big really tonight.
I ain't even gonna pronounce that because I'm gonna look stupid.
I'm expecting something special.
Specialties?
Don't know what really, but I'm expecting something special.
For my start, I'm going to do mussels in a white wine sauce with garlic and butter. So I'm going to add a bit of a wine to it now. Yeah. I'm going to add some chopped tomatoes as well, which is up here somewhere. Sauce. I've got to open it. Should just change up the flavour a little bit.
Wowza!
What do you want, please?
I'm good, man. I still got my drink there.
Mitchell around there, Stevie's there.
Where am I?
There, where your glasses?
Yeah. Alright then.
We've got to leave it alone and get on with this weekend and show what we're made of.
Any danger, Stevie, lads?
Sorry,
mate. I ain't doing this for banner.
I'm convinced that the vast majority of the team are as hurt as badly against.
Hey, what okay? Please.
Get ready to go against Headspin. There's some guys out there I'll never forget. You understand that?
Jeez.
You know, born in the area.
First for everything for me, innit?
Wow,
Smells good though.
Mate, they look, they look so good. I'm going to picture that. I'm going to put in a tray. Some corn as well. Put that all in there. Get a little bit of olive oil. Wherever the olive oil is. There it is. Pour a little bit of olive oil over it. I'm going to add the mix, vegetable Mediterranean mix to it.
Very good against Australia, and I think what the All Blacks are doing, they're looking at that England performance. That was undoubtedly England's best performance. And New Zealand, because they're back through such good counter.
Get your hand messy. Get into it.
It's to be up the like sweet potato.
Right, well, Stevie's late, then he's late, isn't he? So that's up to him. Obviously, I'm going to knock marks off his just for being late. So. Put the bread in the oven now, Lou. I mean, slide it on in there. Nice like that, just let it cook. More spices, mate, yeah.
I'll leave it to you, mate. You look busy there. You're in the zone, mate.
Sputtering the old bread now, burning my hands.
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone. Putting half a tub of butter on a little baguette.
Mate, I'm gonna lie, mate, could I do an extra mark?
Is that a bit more wine there, Danny?
Yeah. Get that on there, man.
Bit of kitchen roll in front of Steve, just in case he dribbles.
So we start on hot or start this?
Hold on, I think it's Mitch's good. They cooked alright, yeah?
What them steam proof Tupperware things, yeah? Pit links on camera, mate. Huh? Shoulders down.
Huh? Hard work, Jez. Come here, mate. Hard work, Luke.
I think you might be worried about your dessert though, Danny.
It'll start about, well, the tickets say 8:30, and that'll be like the undercards, and there'll be like 3 fights before, and then probably kick off about 10 or 10. I reckon we can kill it. I reckon all these things go down in like...
Steve looking for a bit of dust. Oh no, just having a go at his slippers.
Talk to me about your slippers, lad. Talk to me about your slippers.
So keep whisking, Danny, keep whisking.
Oh, Prawn, killed it. Only text your missus and said she can go to the gym and get your gym kit on.
Mate, it's dripping down my head, mate.
Did you wear them in soup rafters?
Mate, I didn't realise I had to cool you down. You're not going to eat it.
Milkshake. It's alright though.
Banana milkshake.
I'm having it.
McDonald's.
Mate, sorry, lad. You have to try it.
Yeah, man. I'll try it after Steve, man. Come on, Steve.
Hey, I'll get anything, mate. I'm not bothered.
Well, I have to wipe it for Mitch, man. Can't let him drink it like this.
Was it supposed to be Mousse? Was it supposed to be Mousse? Mousse?
Yeah, left leg around the fridge.
That's easy for you to say, isn't it, Clayton? It's not wine. Or maybe it is.
Oh, that is strong, man.
Oh,
yeah.
That's hitting me straight
That's what it's
away.
about. You're not going to forget.
The dessert was an absolute was a catastrophe. He didn't know what he was doing. He didn't read the instructions properly. The mousse.
Are you sure it was mousse or was it porridge?
Just like really watery. Didn't taste very nice. He put far too much brandy in it. And the dessert was a bit of a letdown, really. So, on the basis of all that, I'm going to give Danny a very generous 5.
Starter was brilliant, although he could have just written mussels on the on the menu instead of that fancy French stuff. But no, it was really nice. The sauce was nice. It was nice textures and stuff. I'm going to give him an 8.
Hey, starter. Food was good today, to be honest. Other than that, I think the meal was good, really tasty. So for that, if the dessert came well, I would have given you probably a 9.5. So obviously that's let you down. So it's kind of an 8.
Danny Blanchett's tactic of getting his guests drunk didn't quite work out, and he trails by 2. Here's OCD Phillips. Where's them dodgy glasses when you need them? That shirt's so bright I could do with them.
Here he is.
Must be cold outside again.
Yeah, man. What's up, player?
I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. I think the last dinner party we had was good, so if it's anywhere near there, then it should be good. But I know he's talked it up a bit at training and stuff, so hopefully he'll come up with the goods, and we'll find out what everyone's scores are. So I'm looking forward to a good meal.
Bored already, Danny?
From Steve, because he's been hyping it up big time, saying that he's the best cook. So he better produce today, otherwise I'm going to hammer him and give him a low score.
So that looks interesting, sounds interesting. But who knows, let's hope it tastes as good as it looks.
What's he gone for then? Oh, soup. The carvery that you'd get at Toby. And cheesecake from Asda. There's his instructions from his wife.
As you can see, all my ingredients for my soup: butternut squash, onions, sweet potato, all nicely chopped, nice and thin, so it cooks nice and quick because Blanche is in a rush. It's going in that pot there with some water, some stock, some paprika. I'm not going to pick the garlic out, but the garlic's there because it makes my hands smell.
And you'd have to wash them.
And that has got to go on for. There's a little bit of butter and a little bit of oil in the pan.
That's it. Read your wife's instructions, Steve.
And it goes on for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after 10 minutes, I'm going to whack the main course in the oven, which is salmon, which is in the fridge. I'll go to that in a minute because I'm confused already.
Yep.
So,
it's a good job your wife wrote it down, isn't it?
come on, it.
Yeah.
Not got a ladle? No?
I'll bring you afterwards, yeah? Oh, yeah, down. Yeah, down.
There's actually a button there,
It's going too well, Reg, at the moment. It's going too well.
This time.
Oh, it's just... Clayton, what are you doing? What do you mean?
Spoon's a spoon to me.
You got your cheesecake in a minute.
Hey, Jesus, spoon's a spoon, lad.
Yorkshireman, isn't it?
All of this, I'm not spoon, that's you down. You see? Know what I mean?
Spoon's a stew.
I think all of this, I'm not spoons, lad.
We're slicing the salmon now so that the sauce actually goes into the salmon instead of just being on the top. Try and paste the paste in to the holes of the salmon so it sits in nice. So it goes in the holes.
It looks nice, that salmon. Where did you get it from, Steve?
I actually went to Scotland, fought off a brown bear that had nicked them salmon out of the river and brought them back fresh. So they are fresh from a river in salmon that I fought a bear off to get them. So they're not from a salmon farm or anything like that.
So your wife got that salmon from Asda then, Steve?
Proper salmon.
It's quite good.
Look at me, well, look at that fit, yeah?
I've never been to one of them, innit?
Well, yeah.
How old are you?
All the potatoes start to brown off now.
We're all professional athletes. I thought I'd give us the most nutrition. That's what I do. You know what I mean, Mitch? Big game Saturday. Long journey. Need to reserve our energy.
Cut that.
Just, oh, look at it. Just coming out.
Good job it's not a football, Steve. Would have dropped it by now.
Look at this. Look at me. Look at that. Right with balls now?
No.
Can you hand pick those or what? Yeah, mate. They've been in that jar simmering and like getting all the flavours, as you would say. Oozing.
Oozing. Oh, footage, lad. I could have done this.
No, you couldn't.
I could have gone to Alexandra, bought a cheesecake.
I haven't bought it, have I? Just didn't see me doing it.
I said you take it out of the pan. You put it in a baking pan and said you made it. My minute, lad.
I think you've hit a nerve
Then you
there.
put some cherries on top.
Oh, yeah, nothing wrong with that, mate.
It's even smaller.
Mate, there's plenty more. Look. Look, just relax. Look.
I'm going to give Stevie a 6 because I thought his starter was alright, a bit easy. His main course was too much and it was dry, there was no sauce with it, and it was needed some sauce, hollandaise sauce or something to go with the salmon. His dessert was good though. I have to give him his props for his dessert, so that's where he picked up his marks on. He made that himself, apparently.
He was a good host. So I'm going to have to give him a 9. It was good, very good.
But I think overall it's been a successful day for him. You know, everything he's done, he's cut well. Like I say, the main was nice. It was just a bit too much, a bit dry, and the dessert was a bit too sour and creamy. But other than that, I think he's done well. So I think today I'm going to give him a 7.
So with the results in, it looks like Clayton's the winner. But what's the reaction of the lads?
Pop number 1 then.
Oh, Phillips buzzing! Look at his face. In 4th, with 16 out of 30, is Matthew Mitchel-King. 16!
Yep.
Out of 30.
Terrible. It was terrible.
Wow. You don't give me an average of 5.3.
Good maths though, Mitch.
In 3rd place, with a score of 21. Danny Blanchett. So the 2nd place, with an undeserved score of 22, is me. Somehow in 1st place is Clayton.
Yes, Danny!
Ah! What did Clayton say?
Well, lad. Come by it.
Where's your present done?
Hold it up.
That's it, Clayton. Get that apron on.
That was pleasure, lad. I've never won anything in my life, lad. Yes!
Steve looks happy. Careful, he might hit you. Sore loser Steve, thoroughly miffed in the corner.